We live? Well, let's do it. DEG. Granddaughter. 4:30 in the building. Yeah. Big game, we talk that. Made a path, we walk that. Skills max, streets got a bag, that's a real win. Never lost that, this dead end gaming. You know how we do. BZ and the granddad, that's player one, that's player two. News, we gon' talk about it. Review, we gon' talk about it. PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo, we gon' talk about it. Can't forget that PC, best around this web B. Special guest from 9/11, right about that family tree, we got it. Sonic's traveling real fast, leveled up, but we the final boss. Nowhere else to go but this podcast. It's dead end gaming. Finna hit the mark, on point like the sharpest dart. If you tuned in, just know you smart. Press start.
What up, though, everybody? This is your boy BZ430. You are now listening and watching another episode of Dead End Gaming, episode 241. You know, one half host, but of course it's pretty much a family show. I ain't gonna say special guest. I ain't gonna say such and such. He's pretty much a family of the show. Y'all know him, Isaiah Mountain. He's been on the show plenty of times. Isaiah, what's up? What up, though?
What's going on? Happy to be here. I've lost count, to be honest.
Bruh, I know.
It gotta at least be like over 10.
It has to be.
It might even be over 20 if you include the gaming.
Yeah, if you include the game, it's definitely over 20. Definitely. Definitely. Because we was playing, the Halos, the Gears. Oh yeah, everything. Yes, that's correct. But yes, man, y'all know Isaiah Mountain, man. He's extended family of the Dead End Studios network. You know, y'all seen him in frames per second. You know, seen him on Dead End Gaming so many times, like he's mentioned. So, you know, we're gonna get cut. We're gonna cut straight to the chase. Guess we're gonna kick off real quick. Isaiah, what's some of the games you've been playing this past week?
First off, I just beat Kingdom Hearts a couple of days ago. That was.
What do you think of that? So your first time playing and finishing Kingdom Hearts? Interesting.
Yeah, have you played it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude, that shit's crazy. That's easily like one of the greatest games I've ever played in my life.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I'm curious to know what you think of the second one and third one if you ever get to those.
Yeah, because I'm playing the Game Boy Advance game, Chain of Memories, right now.
Okay.
That's in between 1 and 2, so that shit's hard as fuck, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you. So it's been taking me a while. I might pass, bro. I might just go straight to 2.
Damn, you.
That shit's hard, bro. Have you beaten it?
No, I haven't.
Oh yeah, that shit's hard because it's like a whole completely different like fighting mechanic. Like you play with cards.
Really?
Yeah, so it's hard, but yeah, no, I love that game. Other than that, I've been playing the new Pokemon Legends game, Z through A.
Okay.
Or ZA, whatever they want to call it.
Okay.
That's a good game. It looks crazy on the Switch too.
It does?
That easily like the best running Pokemon game that they've made in a while.
So you gotta,
because the last two have been pretty rough.
You said you have a Switch 2, or you were saying Switch 2?
Yeah,
like
I got a Switch 2.
Okay, yeah. What you think?
You need to add me on there. But
I'm not on. We not added on. Nintendo?
No, I only have Eric and Granddad added on there. Yeah, because you and I never played a Nintendo game.
Yeah, text me your the friend ID. It's like an ID thing, right?
Yeah.
But
I think I don't know if you ever played Pokemon games, but I think you'll like that game.
Really?
Yeah, no, that game is sick, bro.
Yeah, I never got the Pokemon lore, but I mean, I guess because I was a little older once it kind of like kicked off like that. So I can understand someone a little younger that was like really into that when it came out. But yeah, by the time Pokemon was a thing, I was just kind of like, yeah. But I'm not saying I'm not saying I don't understand why people like it. I mean, it's a phenomenon. I know that it's one of those things where just people love it. I mean, yeah, I've seen shout out to Jay Burritos. He freaking loves Pokemon. He's a grown ass man, and he loves it because it just takes him back to his younger years. So I get it. I definitely.
Yeah, it's completely different from like its usual style. So that's why I think you'll like it.
Okay.
And I want to say I started Donkey Kong Country a couple of days ago. That game's pretty cool too. I never played a Donkey Kong game.
Wow. So you didn't play none for like 64, the 64 Donkey Kong game?
When I got into Nintendo, it was just Mario and Pokemon.
Gotcha.
And,
okay. And what Mario Kart?
And then
Mario stuff in Pokemon?
Yeah. I played, dude.
So you ever
so much Mario.
Kirby?
No, I haven't played that either. I do want to play Kirby.
Yeah, Kirby's.
And then obviously, I ain't played Zelda, which I'm still.
Oh, man.
I'm like more than halfway through the first game.
No judgment.
I got like 4 dungeons left, and I'll beat the game.
It's a lot. I get it. It's a lot. There's only so much time. You only get 24 hours in the day, so I get it. There's only so much you can play. Trust me, my backlog is crazy too. So, oh man, so yeah, you got it. Yeah, I'm liking my Switch too. So far, only games I got on my Switch too is the Mario joint, Mario Kart World.
That game's sick too.
And Hades too. So yeah,
you like Hades too?
I fucking love it. Actually, that's one of the
I never played the first one.
Oh man, yeah, like that first one is special. And I'm surprised how much they outdid the first one. It's kind of like, okay, with Hades, it's like when I played Zelda Breath of the Wild. When Breath of the Wild first came out, I was just like, bruh. I'm like, how they gonna outdo this? How they gonna surpass this? Tears of Kingdom, they did the unthinkable. That's how I feel with Hades too. I feel like with this game, they definitely outdid the first one. They pretty much did with everything that worked, and they just kind of amplified it with this second one. This shit is so dope. So yeah, you'll love them. You'll love it. I mean, if you like roguelike games, if you played them before, you'll like it. You'll like it, man. But yeah, that's definitely.
Yeah, I like the. I guess like the lore of that game. That's why I really want to play it.
Gotcha. The Greek mythology.
I want to play Hollow Knight too.
Bruh, okay, it's funny you naming all the games that I've been playing. So, of course, with the exception of you guys saw last week, myself, the old crew was back playing Uno. We had a blast, man. Shout out to Tyler and shout out to Bloodbath, Kev and his bitch.
Hey.
So yeah, we was playing some Uno at like old times, man. It was fun. It seemed like y'all really loved it too. Everybody that was watching it in the channel and the chat, they was loving it. But yes, like you mentioned earlier, I've been playing Hades 2, been playing Hollow Knight 2 Silksong, which is that's fucking amazing. And I finally finished. I know the game been out 2 weeks, but I was getting busy on this bad boy, man. Ghost of Yotei. But I still haven't completed.
I've been playing that too. I forgot to name that.
Yeah, I completed the actual main story and everything, but it said I completed like 91% of the game. So I'm like, okay, what I forgot? I skipped something. I'm trying to figure out what I skipped because I want 100% that bad boy. But yeah, Ghost of Yotei, man, amazing. I cannot wait for Legends to come out because they already said it's coming. They already said it's dropping in 2026.
Really? Mm-hmm. Damn, I didn't know that.
Yep, they already said it. I think the last trailer, I think not the last E3, but the E3 before that, when they talked more about Ghost of Yotei, they said they showed the trailer and everything. Legends coming. I want to say 2026. So I'm assuming January, February, maybe. Hopefully, we might get a Legends. It's gonna be kind of similar to what the last Ghost of Tsushima was like. But yeah,
so better than Tsushima or on par.
I think it's better. My only disappointment. I'm trying to say this without spoiling so much. If I was to nitpick, it's a boss that you fight kind of early in the game that I feel like should have been like on some like Valkyrie type shit. Like they should have hid that. They should have hid that boss like last or just somewhere after you complete the game, because this boss is crazy. I ain't gonna tell you exactly where he's at. All I'm gonna say is when you fight him, when you fight him, and then when you fight the other bosses and everybody else, you'll know what I'm talking about. But if I was nitpicking, that would be the only thing I would be like, we shouldn't have played him so early in the game. But other than that, man, amazing game. I mean, sometimes it'd be hard to outdo a game that's so great like Ghost of Tsushima, but man, that shit is dope, man. It's dope. I mean, right now, I'm kind of recency biased, so I might say it's better, but I'm with you. I would definitely say they neck and neck. Like they right there. Like it's pretty much pick your poison. If you feel like Ghost of Tsushima is better, if you know, that's fine. If you feel like Ghost of Yotei is better, that's fine. You know, it's no crazy opinion. It's no crazy take if you say one is better than the other. I'll put it to you that way.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, amazing game. So yeah, I finally beat that one, and I've still been playing some more. Shout out to Majestic Madness, that Expedition 33.
How is that game?
It's dope, bruh. It's now that I finished that one. You know, now that I finished Ghost of Yotei, I can kind of sink my teeth into that game a little bit more. Another game I just started last night because it was available for me to play. It just came out yesterday. Ninja Gaiden 4. I played that for like about an
I ain't
hour.
never played those.
Played that for like about an hour and a half last night. Fucking fun. It's you know what it kind of reminds me of combat wise? It kind of reminds me a little bit of mix of Bayonetta and Devil's May Cry, but just ninja,
Yeah.
Like it's straight to the point, all smoke, blood, cutting off limbs, all that stuff. Boss fights fun as hell. I did the first boss. I got to like the first boss fight in Ninja Gaiden 4. There's a lot of bosses in this game, but this game is just straight to the point. No, it's just thrills, fights. It ain't nothing to think about. It's just you out there just fighting every damn thing. So yeah, man, I'm sinking my teeth into a lot of games right now, bro. But yeah, I think now that I finished Ghost of Yotei, I can focus back on Hades 2. Even though Hades 2 took I think I would have finished Ghost of Yotei a little bit sooner, but if Hades 2 didn't take up a lot of my time. So I can focus on Hades 2. I can focus on Hollow Knight. I still got Borderlands sitting. I played a little bit of that already, but I still got that.
I forget that game even came out. But that shit is so dope, bro.
So I still
that game is dope.
I still got Metal Gear Solid 3 remake that I got in the tuck. Like, yeah, man, I got a lot of games I'm playing right now. So I want to get through Expedition 33 some more, so that way I can have a good list of games that I've damn near complete. If I didn't complete it, I'm like damn near completing them. So I want to at least kind of sink my teeth into Expedition 33. And for someone who don't like turnstile games, this one got my attention. This one got my attention like crazy. And I like the fact that on your turn, you don't just sit there. Like you have to either dodge or parry. And if you parry, the rewards is a lot better than when you just dodge. You know what I'm saying? So I like the fact that you don't, after you do your attack, you don't just sit there and just wait and just watch them attack. You got to move and do some and do some reacting as well. So I think that's kind of why I like it, because it's not like, okay, I attack, boom, they attack me, boom, I do this, boom. Like I gotta kind of be engaged as well after I do my turn. So I kind of like that. And the graphics is dope as hell, dope ass soundtrack. That soundtrack is begging to be sampled. Like that soundtrack is dope. So. Yeah, man. So yeah, them all the joints that I've been playing, man. I've been pretty active, man. Now that I'm finally like set up in my new spot, now I can finally.
Oh, and I know those games look crazy on your monitor,
bruh. I keep telling Granddad, what was I doing with my life? Like, why did I?
You'll never go back to 60 hertz, bro.
I told him. I told him I'm never going back to a TV. Like I'm never going back to that unless it's a situation, God forbid, unless it's a situation where I'm down on times and I gotta like sell monitors and shit, whatever or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm not going back to TVs, bro. Like at this point, and in this monitor I have, this can last me for a couple of gaming generations. I think. I mean, it's not gonna be no game that's gonna be in 240 hertz anytime soon. So
yeah,
I'm good. I think I'm sitting pretty good right now in my gaming monitor, man. So I love it, bro. I love it. You was right. I think you said it. I think Granddad kept telling me. I was like, bro. Robert God was telling me, like, yeah, like, what am I doing in my life? Like,
especially OLED too. Yeah, like, bro, you're never going back to an LED or QLED, bro, because you'll see the difference now.
Bro, I saw the difference when I turned on the game. I was like, oh my! And this was like about a week or two before Ghost of Yotei was coming out. So I was like, oh my god, I cannot wait to see Ghost of Yotei, because when I first started playing it, when I first powered my monitor up, I was playing Borderlands 4. So I was like, man, this shit looks great. But I was like, man, when I started playing like Expedition 33 and Ghost of Yotei, I was like, bro, that's it. I don't know what I was doing in my life. I'm not going back ever again.
Yotei looks amazing too.
Man, Yes, that shit looks amazing.
I thought Tsushima looked good, bro. That game looks crazy.
This game looks. I'm telling you, and you know, I know in Ghost of Tsushima you had the different fighting stands to fight different enemies. I like the fact that this one, Ghost of Yotei, you got different enemies to fight. I mean, different weapons to use for different enemy types. So I thought that was a nice little touch, bro. That and then having a wolf as your little backup sometimes too, man. Man, this game. Wait till you dive into some more. So I don't want to say anything else, but just keep on playing. You gonna be in for a great game. You getting your whole money's worth with that bad boy. Like for real.
Yeah, people are sleeping on it too. You know why, but yeah, because I don't know why people hate playing as a woman for a protagonist.
I know he's about to say that. Yeah, so when you said that, I'm like, yep, you're right. As a woman as a protagonist or a black person, it's like those two things is just kind of like, wait a minute, like I don't understand.
You know how many games you're missing out, bro, having that type of mindset?
Bruh, like seriously. Like we had Tomb Raider. Tomb Raider probably was the only one that kind of somewhat got a pass. And that was only because she was considered like a sex symbol or whatever. I mean, I think that's the only reason why Tomb Raider got a pass. You know what I'm saying? But you're right. I mean, for the most part, if it's a lead female character that's a badass, I feel like what's wrong with that? What's wrong with Bayonetta? Like, what's wrong with Nier Automata? You know what I mean? Like, it's nothing wrong with that.
I think people just like to have something to be mad about.
Yeah, that too.
Some people just like arguing.
Yeah, they do. They really do. They just want to be
more for us, I guess.
I don't. Hey, look, I'm cool.
Yotei's dope.
Yotei is amazing. I don't care who was the protagonist. I don't care if it's a half man, half wolf, half woman, whatever. That shit was amazing. That was an amazing experience. I fucking love it. Last of Us 2. You know what I'm saying? You playing?
Hell yeah, dude. That's
what I'm saying.
That shit is dope, bro.
Shit is like so damn dope, man. So, man. So yeah. So I guess since for today's show, last year around this time, probably almost like a year ago to this date, me, myself, and Granddad Willie. Of course, y'all know he's not here today. He's taking care of brickwork as always. But
brick or treat,
man. Shout out to Granddad Willie. So me and him did the horror game bracket last year, but we never did like a rank. We never ranked like some of our horror games. So I was like, oh shit! I hit up Isaiah, and I know he's gonna be on today. So let's rank some of our favorite, horror games, since this is technically spooky season, and this is the last podcast for the month of October, because the next podcast will be in November. So, which is crazy. This year is fucking flew by. So yeah, we can just kind of go each, but like you would say your 10, I say my 10, I say my 9, you say your 9, so on and so forth. So, and these are like our personal. These are not like a objective list. This is kind of like our personal, some of our personal favorite horror games or whatever that we've played. You know what I'm saying? That we've played. So if Isaiah got something that you think he's tripping about, don't get mad. That's what he played. Same with
I'm not gonna lie to you. There's probably 2 on here that is arguable whether or not if it's horror or not. But I looked it up. Okay. All right, I looked all these up. And they say that they're horror.
It's okay. It's all right. You know what I mean? This is your list, brother. This is your list.
We probably got some of the same ones too.
I think we do. So with that being said, at number 10, what do you have at your 10th spot?
Number 10, I got The Forest. I don't know if that's on console or not, but when it came out on PC, bro, there was no game like that when it came out.
The Forest.
I still think about the intro like every now and again, because that is a dope game. I never played Sons of the Forest, but I think it came out like 2013, 2014, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's like a survival game. You crash land on like an island.
Oh really?
And you ain't got nothing, bro. Like you would like that game. You can play it multiplayer too.
I'm looking at it now. Yeah. Okay. All right. So
that's what I got as my number 10.
At my number 10, I have hope I'm saying this right. Soma. Came out on PS4 back in 2014, 2015, survival horror. Someone put me up on this. It wasn't anything that was on my radar at the time. I can't remember who put me up, who mentioned this to me. It's probably somebody in Discord. I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised. Because I think I had my Discord back in 2016. But yeah, someone put me up on social media. It was probably like a social media, and man, that game went up under the radar. And when I played it, I was like, bro, it was made by the same people that made Amnesia. Amnesia: The Dark Descent.
Really?
Yeah, it's the same people that made that game. I don't know if you put. And that game almost made my list. It was. I was actually kind of going back and forth between those two games, but no, Soma was. It's. I love survival horror games, man, because I love games where you be like, man, am I going to make it out of here? Like, am I going to survive this? Can I beat this game? Like, it was like that type of feel. So, I love horror games that had that type of feel. You'd be like, bro, I don't know if I have enough to survive out of this joint. So, yeah, that's my number 10, Soma. At number 9, now my nephew, my godson, put me up on this game called Vicious. I think I'm saying that right. Visage. Yeah.
I think I've heard that game.
Yeah. He put me up on that because I had asked him. I was like, man, what games you playing? I was like, anything you playing that's like scary or whatever. And he was like, I'm playing this game called Vicious. I'm like, what are you doing playing this game? Like, as I'm playing, I'm texting him like, bruh. At this time, my godson was like 11, 12, and I'm like, bruh, and he's 15, about to turn 16 now. So he had put me up on that game, and I was like, bro, this damn game kind of creepy. It kind of gave me PT vibes. Remember that
yeah.
It kind of gave me that type of vibe. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like you don't know what you're about to see when you come around the corner. Like every corner, you kind of like bracing yourself, like especially playing this game like at night in the dark, headphones on. Oh yeah, man, play that game. Vicious. I think I'm saying that shit wrong. Visage. I know how to spell it, but yeah, that's my number
9. My number 9 is Outlast 2. I remember when Kev played this game, and I've only ever played the first one at that time, but dude, that game's like a straight up movie, bro. Like a straight up movie.
Okay, I'm gonna save it. For when I'm because I have it placed on my list too, but I ain't gonna tell you where it's ranked.
Well, because I got other games. Just, it's because you'll see. But yeah, Outlast 2, bro. That shit's dead ass a movie.
I agree with you.
I think about it like all the time too.
So you said that's your number 9.
Yeah, that's my number 9.
What's your 8?
My number 8. This is where it gets into, but this one's not that like this one's not that crazy. But my number 8 is Left 4 Dead.
Okay.
Man, bro, when that game came out, bro. I ain't never really played a zombie. I don't really care for zombie stuff games like that, but yeah, that game definitely have a lot of nostalgia with that game.
I think that was originally on PC and Xbox. So I know I definitely didn't, because I didn't have an Xbox, so I didn't. That game was definitely not on my radar because I didn't have that system. But I kept hearing good things about it though. I mean, I definitely, if I would have owned the Xbox, I definitely, especially the games that I was playing, I definitely would have played that bad boy for sure. But I never. But
yeah, because I think you like Back 4 Blood, right?
Yes.
Yeah, yes. You would. I don't think they ported it to PlayStation yet.
Oh, Left 4 Dead. Did? Okay.
I'd have to look that up, but I think you'd like that game.
Okay.
Right. I'd be down to play it if you ever got around to it.
Oh, because it's co-op.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah. No, it's just like Back 4 Blood. Like they damn near like took the whole formula and everything.
Oh wow. Okay. Wow.
It's the people who made Half-Life.
Oh, makes sense.
Yeah, Half-Life and Portal. But yeah, no, I love that game.
All right, so my number 8 is the first Dead Space. I feel like 2 and 3 they kind of started getting a little bit more action-y-ish, even though a lot of people like Dead Space 2, but I feel like just from a survival, scary type game, I definitely, especially at that time, like the type of enemies and monsters you was facing, that was like something that we've never seen before. So it was definitely dope to see. And then you out in the space environment, like just that whole being out in the space environment is almost kind of like, where you go, you know what I'm saying? Especially when you limited on air, limited on supplies, limited on ammo, like it's, yeah, that shit's crazy. I feel like Dead Space 2, you wasn't as limited for ammo. I feel like ammo was kind of sacred in the first Dead Space compared to the other two, and that's just my opinion. I mean, I just feel like that one, it's like, oh man, I can't shoot these dudes too much because I need ammo, because you don't know what's gonna be in this next room. You don't know enemies gonna pop out. It was definitely a lot of, it's a game that has a lot of jump scares. You might be cruising down somewhere, going down somewhere, a hallway or something, and a monster pop out. Out of a locker or something like that. So, or you be in a pitch black room and not knowing what you about to come across next. You gotta keep your gun up so you can have your flashlight on you. Like, yeah, that shit. Dead. The first day.
You still think you could survive that?
With the right weaponry, yes. I think I can. With the right weaponry.
I ain't never played the game. I've only seen gameplay. It's on my backlog, but
got you. How are you with the gameplay? Does it look impressive to you, or?
Yeah, I know. I want to play it. It's on my backlog for sure.
You gonna play the remake or the original one?
That's what I was gonna ask you. I think I'm leaning more towards the original.
Yeah, the original. I mean, they pretty much went verbatim with the game as far as the story and like what you do. They added a couple of little remixes here and there, but for the most part, they followed the original game pretty well. So, I mean, it's really up to you. I mean, you can. If they changed a lot of stuff, I would have said play the original first. But I think you'll get what you got from in the original one from this one if you play the remake one.
And I heard the third one, like, it's not as scary because you can do co-op or whatever.
It's co-op now, yeah. The third one was co-op. Yeah, they were definitely going down the Resident Evil 5 route and Dead Space 3 on that one. So, but a lot of people say 2 is their favorite. A lot of people like 2 the best, and I think 2 was kind of like 4. It's like Resident Evil 4. It's a great game. It's considered one of the best games in that series. But I think that was the start of the decline where they tried to go a little more action-ish, a more action type game a little bit. So I don't know. That's just me. I think the first one was just more creepier. I think it had like I said, being set out in space in no man's land, kind of like another game I'm gonna mention on here a little bit later. But at my number 7, I got Fatal Frame. It's a PS2. This was a PS2 era game. This is during the time when I thought Resident Evil and Silent Hill were like the kings of survival horror games and stuff. Manhunt, I think that was another one that came out around the time. But Fatal Frame, bruh, PS2. If you look at it, it's a dope game, and pretty much your weapon is a camera. Like, that's your weapon. Like, everything that you see that's creepy, you take pictures of it, and it's like a camera. It kind of reminds me of like. Because I think it reminds me like a Japanese horror type of flick. Like, it reminds me of like The Ring or like The Grudge. Like, it puts me in that type of vibe. Fatal Frame.
Yeah.
Yeah, it puts me in that type of vibe. But yeah, that shit was fucking. And it was like unique. The fact that you had a camera to use, for you, like, that was like your weapon. That's what kind of kept you alive, was your camera. So, yeah, man, Fatal Frame. It was a PS2. It came out like in 2002. Game. Like I said, PS2 had some great games, bro. So, but yeah, that's my number 7. What's yours?
So, okay, no, this one is controversial, all right?
Okay.
Right. But look, I looked it up, all right? But my number 7 is Dying Light. That it does have some survival horror elements to it. Obviously, it's not like the scariest game, but I did want to put it on there. But I do.
At nighttime, you don't want to be outside at night.
Yeah.
You don't want that. Yeah. That's scary.
That's why I wanted to put it on there.
Yeah.
But I don't love the game as much as like everybody else in the world, but I still do think it's a dope game because I still remember when it first got announced.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Like there was no game like that when that came out.
Yeah, because Dead Island came out before that, but then I can't remember the exact story, but I remember like one of the guys or one of the folks that were working on that game with Dead Island, they got fired. And they pretty much Dying Light is everything that Dead Island should have been. Because I remember when I played Dead Island, I was like, this game is okay, but it's just clunky. It just something about it just felt very clunky. But when Dying Light came out, I was like, oh, this is it. This is what Dead Island should have been. Like, Dying Light is everything Dead Island wish it could have been. So
I love Dead Island, but Dying Light's definitely a generational game, bro.
Yes, bro. I'm telling you, they did everything. They got everything right that Dead Island should have got right the first time when it came out. Had a dope story. But I just feel like the gameplay and everything. It
hasn't aged well.
Yes, it has not. You can still play the first Dying Light, and it's still goated.
The DLC's dope too.
Yes, it is. I don't know if you got a chance to play the new one yet. The Beast. Dying Light.
No, Beast? I haven't.
Yeah, because
I want to.
Because he's the main character, and the Beast is the main character in the first Dying Light. Because it's a different protagonist.
Yeah, I don't want to spoil it, but I know that like what happens to him in the first game is like what you're doing in the Beast, right? Okay.
Yep. I know my godson. He's a Dying Light fanatic. Any questions I have on Dying Light, I ask him. He answers for me. What's your number 6? And I give my number 6.
My number 6. Five Nights at Freddy's.
I've never they did.
Bro, that you talk about cameras and shit, dude. Yeah. That game is fucking scary, bro. I don't care what nobody says.
I guess I'm judging the books by its cover because when I see the album artwork, I'll be like, "Is this like some toys or some Chuck E. Cheese type shit?" Like I don't get the lore. So
yeah, maybe bro. And there's so much lore to FNAF, bro. It's not even funny. Really? It's probably is up there with some of like the biggest like lores in video games, if not just like stories in general. I was just like, damn, I didn't even know that shit was that much. But yeah, I remember when that came out. No, the movie is really good too. It was like pretty much like if you know about FNAF, like you pick up on a lot of that stuff. It's like when you watch like Sonic, or I mean the Minecraft movie was cool too, but FNAF was I just wish it was rated R. But you know, a lot of kids grew up on FNAF or like still like FNAF, so I get why they made it PG-13. But no, Five Nights at Freddy's, I can't play that game in the dark, bro.
What?
I'm good on that, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, play that game in the dark, your ass is gonna be scared. I'll tell you that right now.
I want to say, and correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know, chat if y'all know. Is it a PlayStation Plus game? Like, can I download that for free on PlayStation Plus? Because if it is, I give it a try. But every time when I see the cover, I'm like, there's no way this game is that damn scary. No way.
Yeah, no, it's scary, bro. If not, it's like, dude, they're like a $7 game.
Okay.
It's cheap as hell. The first 3, if not 4 games are like $8. But like when it goes past that, that's when it really gets into like $30 or $40.
Okay. What? Okay. All right. All right. So at my number 6, you know, I feel like I wouldn't be me if I didn't put this game in some of my all time favorite horror games. Resident Evil 2. Second one. Resident Evil 2. By far, they took everything that was successful with the first Resident Evil game at the mansion. Gave us an open city, or kind of a little bit more, not really necessarily open world, but like, yeah, we getting a city setting now, more so than just a house, mansion, and a laboratory setting. Like, they gave us a city, a sewer, like, man, laboratory setting. Like, man, they gave us a lot more, man. They expounded on everything that was great about the first game, and then the fact on PlayStation, the fact that you play one scenario and then you play the other person's scenario from their perspective, like that at that time. And then you got in mind, this game came out in '98. That shit was like mind blowing at the time. It was like, bro, what? Like, yeah. And then you had Mr. X following you, dog. Like that shit. In the scenario B, you had Mr. X following you. That shit was crazy. And you had William Birkin stalking you too. Yeah, man. No, Resident Evil 2. And then I remember the very first time when you walk in that hallway and you see the liquor coming down from the ceiling. Bruh. Because, you know, mind you, we so used to seeing just zombies and hunters. When we saw that liquor, we was like, what the is that? So, no, Resident Evil 2 definitely is going down as one of my favorite horror games at number 6. And then at number 5, keep it in the same series, Resident Evil 7. I feel like Resident Evil 7, after we got through with the ugliness of Resident Evil 5, you know, well, 5 is okay because it was co-op and you playing with your buddies, but 6, oh my god, 6 was just 6 is
so you don't like it either.
No, 6 is so bad. It's like we tend to forget that 6 even exists. We just be like, yeah, Resident Evil 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah, and then Resident Evil 7. Like, we don't even act like 6 exists, bro. Like, that's how bad that game was. I mean, they went completely. What was that? It was one of them Chris. I think the Chris one. It literally felt like I was playing Call of Duty the zombie version of Call of Duty. Like that's literally what I felt like I was playing. I was just like, I mean, I had guns galore, I had bullets galore. Like it was like no type of survival going on here. I was like, bruh, this is crazy. The best story that was to play, because it was 4 different characters you played that pretty much gave you a different feel of the game. That was the only thing that I thought that was cool about Resident Evil 6. Each character's, you got a different vibe of the game. Like I think Leon's character, Leon, and it was another chick, I can't remember her name, but they kind of tried to give you that old school Resident Evil feel, like you kind of fighting zombies. Then there was one where you play as Wesker's son and Cheryl from Resident Evil 2 when she was a little girl, but she's a grown woman now. They had this one dude that was pretty much stalking them throughout the whole story, so they kind of gave you that Nemesis feel. And then, but the Chris one, oh my god, that shit literally felt like Call of Duty, bro. Third person Call of Duty. That's all that shit really was, bro. That shit was crazy. I was like, man, what the fuck are they doing here? This is horrible. And then you play the Ada story. Ada story was okay. It was alright, but 6 was definitely a letdown. It definitely was not up to the standard of a Resident Evil game. So 7, they went back, and 7 was the first one we had first person, like the main, as far as the main game. They had some spin-off games that were first person, but they were kind of horrible. Resident Evil Survival and Resident Evil Dead Aim, spin-off games. But I'm talking about the main game. For them to go first person with the main game, Resident Evil 7, the setting of that alone was fucking creepy as hell. And then you're dealing with that weird ass family. You're wondering like, bro, what the fuck is wrong with this family? Then you had the person that's pretty much stalking you throughout that whole swamp mansion, because you somewhere like in New Orleans or somewhere in not New Orleans, but like somewhere in Louisiana, bruh. But yeah, the setting of that was fucking creepy. The boss fights was creepy. All the enemies in there was creepy as hell. Resident Evil 7, they definitely got back to form, and it felt like a survival game, because it was moments where I was like, bro, I don't know if I got enough bullets to survive in this next room, or I don't know if I got enough, stuff to make it. Like it was, I was really questioning. Like to me, that's a great survival horror game, or a great horror game in general. Is when you question, how I'm gonna make it through this, or am I gonna make it through this? So Resident Evil 7 did great with bringing that back. They definitely got back to form with that. So that's my number 5. What's your number 5?
Speaking of back to form, my number 5 is Outlast Trials. Now I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. I really didn't think they were gonna be able to pull this off, bro.
I didn't play
because when you think of horror co-op games, like it really takes the scariness out of it.
Yeah.
But damn, dude, they made a good ass game. That shit is sick.
I never got a chance to play that one. That's the only I played.
Because they barely put it on console.
Yeah.
Like a couple months ago.
Yeah.
You would like that game, bro.
Okay.
Because it's like it's weird because it's like mini Outlast, and it's in the name, but it's like mini Outlast games inside of the game. So
Really?
So it's just like, yeah, that shit is sick, bro. I mean, obviously it has like its live service type of stuff, but like, man, dude, like it really feels like you're playing like a little mini Outlast game. I think you can play it by yourself too, the Trials.
Okay.
But
so
you
can play it by yourself, but it's best played co-op, you think?
Yeah, it's fun either way, but that game had to go on my list because the way they pulled that off, man. I'll at this point I'll play damn near every Outlast game. Anytime they come out with a game, I'm buying it. I don't care.
You like take my money.
I haven't played Resident Evil, but I'm gonna get to it. I decided I'm gonna start it because when I saw the trailer for RE9, I was like, yeah. I gotta play these games now.
Man, so you've never played none of the Resident Evils?
None. I'm gonna play the originals though. Yeah, I want to play the original.
Yeah, let me ask you: Do you care to play them in chronological order, or do you just want to play them?
No, I'm gonna play them in release order.
In release order, okay, got you.
Is that the preferred way or no?
No. That's fine. No. I was just curious. I was just asking which way you can play them.
Yeah, because I really do want to play RE2 and then RE3 Nemesis. I think the way the original game looks, it looks dope. Right. And I forgot they put it on PS5. Yeah. So I could just play it that way.
I think usually some Resident Evil remakes, they've been knocking them out the park. The only Resident Evil I feel like the original is better than the remake is Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. And That's what I've heard. I'm not saying 3 Nemesis remake is a bad game. It's just the OG is better. Just the OG is better in my opinion. Yeah, but other than that, I feel like remake for 2, remake for 4, knock that shit out the park. Now, are you gonna play Resident Evil 1 remake that came out on GameCube, or are you gonna play the original Resident Evil, the PlayStation 1 Resident Evil?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna play the PS1
Okay.
version. Is that one better? Or I think it's I can't because my friend was telling me that the way you have to save or something like that is like weird in that game.
Which
Not
one?
not save, but like you gotta like in the first one.
Yeah, you got a typewriter. You pretty much
Yeah,
got.
no, but there's some mechanic in the game. I can't remember what it is, or like when you like grab items or something like that. I can't remember what it is. I might be getting confused.
Okay, yeah, yeah. Nothing really. It's pretty much straightforward.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, but I've never played them.
Damn, so
So,
you gonna play
but
the original one? Oh, that's what's up.
yeah,
That's what's up. I say I ain't mad at you. Man, so I'm
yeah.
playing the original.
Have you played both?
Oh yeah, I played them all. I played them all.
No, you played both the PS1 and the GameCube one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
Damn, you really like Resident Evil.
Bruh, yeah, I played them all. I played them all, man. Code Veronica. That Code Veronica was like one of the main reasons why I purchased the Dreamcast, because they only came on Dreamcast at the time. So yeah, I played Code Veronica. Like, yeah, I played them all, bro.
And you like Revelations as well?
Yeah, I like Revelations. I like the first one a little bit better than the second one. The second one was with Barry and some little girl, telepathic chick, little girl that he was with. But no, the first one was good. That first Revelations was good. All right, cool. So let me see. You gave your what was that? Your 5.
Yeah, that was my 5.
Okay. Is it my turn? You did your 4?
No, you did your 5 already, right?
Yeah, I did my 5 already. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, so then I do my 4 now.
Yep, and then I go.
Okay. So my 4, Alien Isolation.
Okay,
Damn,
getting
dude,
down
that.
to the nitty gritty. We getting down
Yeah,
to the nitty
no,
gritty
that
now.
Alien Isolation, dude. Fuck. I mean, because the only other Alien type of game I played is that Aliens versus Predator one.
Oh, you talking about the one
I played that one too. I forgot about that one. I played that one too.
Granddad played.
But the Aliens versus Predator one, I think it came on like 02 or 04. You have like 3 campaigns. You know which one I'm talking about?
No, I don't think I never played that one. But go ahead.
It's like one where it's just aliens, one with just predators, and the one where you play as the Marines.
Oh, okay. No.
Yeah, that's the only one I ever played. I also haven't even seen the original Alien movie. I still gotta watch it, but.
Oh wow! Really?
Yeah, that's really all I know about Aliens.
Okay, if you like Alien Isolation, you would definitely love the first Alien movie, the very first one. You would love that because they basically pretty much got that lore from that movie. Like,
yeah,
everything about Alien Isolation lore is from the very first Alien movie. So please watch that Alien. You'll love it. If you like Alien Isolation, you're gonna love Alien. The first one, very first one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did they get worse after that or what?
No, they didn't get worse. They didn't get worse. Actually, I mean, the most objective opinion, a lot of people like myself and my T-Town, we like the second one better than the first one. Aliens is with the S.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I still do need to watch that movie, but
yeah,
I think the only one I've seen is Aliens versus Predator.
Yeah. See, Mike Rich just said it. See, in my opinion, Aliens is better. Yeah, it's kind of like one of those things where I'm trying to compare this to like an album, like you know how people always be like, okay, yeah, AT-Aliens or Aquemini when it comes to Outkast, or Low End Theory or Midnight Marauders. Like that's how I feel with Alien and Aliens. It's like you kind of can't go wrong with either one of them. Even though me personally, I would probably pick Aliens over Alien, but I mean I fucking love the first 2 Alien movies. I love the first one and I love the second one. So you can't go wrong. Like either opinion is not a crazy take. Now if you just say Alien Resurrection is better than Alien the first one or something, I'd be okay, you tripping. But no.
I'm taking AT-Aliens and Midnight Marauders, by the way.
See, that's what I'm saying. But I won't, as someone that's a diehard fan of those groups, I won't even say that's a crazy take. It's not a crazy take at all. All right, so at my number 4, I have Silent Hill. And I'm going to say the first one. Even though I like the second one a little more, I'm going to say the first. I could switch out if I wanted to for my 4. It can either be the first Silent Hill or Silent Hill 2. But I'm gonna say the first Silent Hill because that game just I was like, oh yeah, bro. I think it's a game that's scarier than Resident Evil because at the time Resident Evil was kind of like the flagship for like survival horror or like a horror horror video games at the time.
Yeah.
Silent Hill came out, bro. I was like, it's kind of like those good steel sharpening steel type of things. I'm like, I don't know, Capcom. I think Silent Hill, Konami. I think they got y'all with this one on this Silent Hill. Like Silent Hill was fucking creepy as fuck. I mean, I ain't gonna never forget playing that shit. And it's at nighttime, and it's just the regular concrete and all that stuff. And all of a sudden, man, that shit get nighttime, and then it was regular daytime. I'm sorry, it was like daytime. It was cloudy, gloomy, foggy, regular concrete. But when it get night and that shit looked like you're just walking on just metal see-through floor, like chain floors or whatever, man, that shit was crazy. Like the entire street would turn into like I can't even explain it. That shit was just rusted. It looked like rusted metal floor that you were just on pretty much. That shit was crazy. Every time it got at nighttime. But yeah, Silent Hill, either the first one or the second one I can put at my fourth. But I'm just gonna say the first one because that was the introduction. That was the one that had me be like, oh shit. Like that was that's
I need to get in those too.
Yeah.
I never played those either.
I'm still smacking.
I know there's a lot of them.
Yeah, I'm still smacking myself for not playing Silent Hill 2 remake. I'm still mad at myself for not playing it. And it's part of the PlayStation Extra now. They added it to the PlayStation Plus Extra, so I have a chance to play it now that it's part of the collection. So I need to go ahead and play that and stop playing around. That's my favorite Silent Hill out the entire series. So I don't know why I haven't played it. I'm tripping. So at my number 3, all right, you go next. So number 3, I got Evil Within, the first one. Evil Within, bro. That game right there. That was another one that kind of it wasn't on my radar before it came out. I don't know. I think I played it. It was just one of those situations. I think I played it because of the cover.
The cover's dope too.
So when I see I'm like, what's this game? Like I'm like, Evil Within. I'm like, this damn cover look creepy as hell. Let me go ahead and try it out. I mean, the first 5-10 minutes of the game, I was like, holy shit. I said, oh, we here. Like, it was just heart pounding. I'm like, holy fucking shit. Like, this is, yeah, it was crazy. And it's definitely one of those games where I want to say the good first half of the game, maybe 60% of the game, I was like, holy shit, am I going to survive? Kind of towards the end, you kind of start getting a little bit more weaponry. Ammo wasn't really as sacred as it was the first, good chunky half or more of the game. But other than that, man, I was still like, bro, this shit is creepy. The enemies, I remember that chick with she had like these little spider arms, bro. Oh my god! And if you even let her touch you, you were dead. You automatically you're dead. The killings was gruesome, even when you die. When you die, it's gruesome as hell. The boss fights on there was dope. They were pretty creative too. It wasn't like a typical, bang bang shoot them till they die. Sometimes you had to like it was like a science to it. You had like to strategize how to kill. You had to use the surrounding environments around you to help you beat the boss. You know what I'm saying? So that was pretty cool. I thought that was definitely an added factor that was cool in the Evil Within. So yeah, man, that's my number 3. So give me your number 3 and 2. And I give you my 2 and number 1.
All right. So my number 3, going back to another franchise, Left 4 Dead 2. I feel like it expounded upon what the first game already had and just made everything all around better. And the way it connects to the first one, when I was a kid, I thought that was so dope. Because I ain't never really got into like sequels and stuff like that. I really just played like only the first game or whatever.
Really?
And I remember it always used to just be like a joke that Valve couldn't count to 3. So we all used to just play Left 4 Dead 1 and 2. But yeah, no, the characters are better, gameplay is better. Just where you're at is just, definitely one of my favorite games ever, for sure. And then this is my number 2, right?
Yeah.
Okay, my number 2, not as controversial as Dying Light, but it's a psychological horror. All right, I looked it up.
Okay.
All right. But my number 2 is BioShock. think BioShock is easily like a generational game, and I think I would say that Dead Space kind of took a little bit from BioShock. They came out like a year in between.
Yeah.
So I think there's a lot of things that are, or a few things that are in Dead Space that kind of took from BioShock. Obviously, two completely different games, but yeah, BioShock is definitely a must-play video game.
Yeah, man.
And I wish they'd make it to a TV show or a movie.
Shout out to the community, because I kind of remember like when we first started doing Dead End. And another homie of mine was telling me about the first BioShock. I mean, I remember the community was telling me, and my homie was telling me like, "Well, you gotta play BioShock. Why you haven't played BioShock or whatever?" So yeah, I played it, and the community was right. The first BioShock was fucking amazing. I feel like 2 and 3, especially Infinite. Infinite they definitely went like way action. They definitely went completely.
I prefer Infinite though. Yeah, Infinite's like top 5 games of all time to me.
You know what game?
Personally,
you know what game? I think a slept-on game that came out a couple of years ago. I think me and Granddad talked about it. That it kind of reminds me of BioShock Infinite. It's Atomic Heart, a little bit.
Yeah.
Like the lore of it, the lore of Atomic Heart kind of reminds me of BioShock Infinite. Not saying the games are exactly alike, but just the lore of it. But BioShock, that's a good one. That one was definitely the most horror-driven game out of the 3. It was definitely more.
Yeah, the two was kind of like that, but 3, like you said, completely different. I understand why people don't like it, but I still love that game. I think the story is great. No.
I hear people that love it. You hear people that don't like it. I hear people that love BioShock.
I don't know anyone that likes that game. I guess you might be like the first or second person I know.
Yeah, I've known some people that praise the first BioShock just as much as they praise BioShock Infinite. They like, for them, they don't two don't exist to them. They be like, man, BioShock and BioShock Infinite, like them the only 2 games that matter for me in that series. So, all right, so
what is your 2 and 1?
My number 2. You said this game a little bit earlier. This one for me, it's up there. Alien Isolation. Alien Isolation. You talk about a game, and this is similar to my number 1. Like you literally don't have you can't fight. You cannot fight. You basically using whatever tools you need to make sure you do not come face to face with the Xenomorph. Like throughout the entire time, the sound, whoever did the sound engineering for this game, they deserve they deserve all the awards, especially if you're playing with headphones or even if you got a good surround sound system. Play that thing in the dark, bruh. One of the best horror experiences I had playing the game. Alien Isolation, and I feel like that game was very slept on. I feel like that game did not get talked about.
People don't talk about it.
I feel like that game did not get talked about. It does not. And not only you dealing with Xenomorphs, you dealing with damn human. You dealing with the robot, the human. It's a name for him in the Alien movie. It's a name for him. Shit, why am I drawing a blank? That's what happens when you get older. It's a name for him. Damn it! Someone help me in the chat. But anyway, you're dealing with the Xenomorphs and you're dealing with those. They're like robots, but they look like humans or whatever.
Yeah.
It's man. And like I said, it ain't like you out there got a whole AR-15, you got all these bullets, you shooting. No, man, it's sometimes you just got like a little blowtorch. You got your little radar to make sure you ain't nowhere near the Xenomorph. Like, that's pretty much all you got. And then you just got to hide. Like, bruh, that game was... Oh, it had me on the edge. I had to just kind of like be like, all right, come on, let's dive into it. Like you had to like really just kind of like mentally just prepare yourself because yeah, man, that game was so crazy. And the game still looks good today. Graphics still look amazing.
Still,
it's one of those games where I think it's not going to look like super old years to come. It's an amazing game. Man. Alien Isolation is my number 2, and my number 1 for damn near pretty much the same reasons. Is Outlast 2. You mentioned this game, I think it was your number 9 or number 8. Outlast 2.
Yeah, number 9.
Outlast 1 was crazy. It's one of those things where Outlast 2, they took everything that was crazy about 1 and made you stress even more. Like, if you wasn't stressed enough in the first Outlast, this second one, bro, it's no downtime. It's no dull moment. It's a little bit of dull moments in Alien Isolation, which is why that ended up being number 2. This one, it is Outlast 2. It is no dull. You are literally on your toes every single second of this game, and I am wondering how in the fuck am I going to survive this world? Now you talk about Dead Space. Oh, I don't know if I can survive Outlast. Not at all. Nope. I am done within the first 10 minutes.
Hell no, with the story, bro.
I am done with
the people that are in that game. I'm good, bro.
I'm good.
I'm turning my ass back around.
Outlast 2 is my number 1. That is a game that, yeah, you really feel like, holy shit, I'm about to die any second. I'm gonna die any second. Just win. Take me now. Jesus, take me, Lord. Please take me. I'm like Fred Sanford. Like I'm coming to join you. Like I'm literally doing that, bro. That shit. That game is one of my favorite, if not the favorite, horror games that I've ever played, bro. So what's your number 1? Also, too, real quick, before you get to your number 1, folks, if you want to, anyone that want to ask any live questions to us in here, make sure you pop in the pod question queue. We can drag you in here if you want to ask your questions live here on the show. So before Isaiah give his number 1, I just wanted to make that announcement. But okay, go ahead, Isaiah, to number 1.
All right, number 1, my number 1, bro. Me and you are right here, bro. Finally. I don't care what nobody says, bro. The scariest horror game of all time, hands down. You like can't even tell me, bro. Number 1, Outlast, the first one, bro. That game is so fucking amazing, dude. I played that shit in the dark when it came out, bro. That shit blew my mind. bro. And the DLC is great too.
I'm not even mad at you putting that number 1. I'm
because how could you say any other game? I mean, obviously Outlast 2, but how can you say any other game is scarier than Outlast, bro? You have no weapons. You have a camera.
That's literally it.
All you can do is hide.
That can run out of
bro.
batteries.
That shit is fucking amazing, bro.
You have a camera that can run out of battery. That can run out of battery life. So you gotta be smart about that. Like.
Yes, bro. That shit is amazing.
Amazing.
I don't know how people think some games are more scary than that, bro. Because you can't get more scary than that.
You can't get more scary than that. You cannot. Like I said, 2 is even. I mean, they even amped it up even more in part 2. But yeah, you're right. I'm not mad at you picking Outlast, the first one, for your. The fact that you got 2 Outlast games in your top 10 alone says how crazy Outlast is.
Yeah.
I tried my
3.
best. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Trials. Yeah, you got Trials. I tried my best. I could not let Resident Evil. I couldn't put one Resident Evil game in there. I tried to stick it to like one game, but I couldn't with Resident Evil. But I'm not mad at you having as many Outlast.
I played that game so many times I could speed run it. I think my thing is like maybe like 2.5 hours, maybe really? 2. It's somewhere between there. Yeah, okay, dude, I love that game.
Good. Yeah. No,
Outlast is dope, bro. Especially when you get into like the second half of the game, it's like, what the fuck, bro? That shit is fucking crazy.
It is, bro. It really is, man. Amazing.
Definitely a generational game.
Definitely.
Generational.
1,000% agree with you, bro. 1,000%. It's definitely a game that I have no issue if someone say it's a classic or whatever. You know, I'm all strict with classics, but if you say Outlast is a classic, I'm like, yep, I agree with you. You're damn right. It's a classic. It's an
and it's underrated. Nobody talks about it.
Nobody talks. That I think our top games, that Alien Isolation, no one talks about these games. Like these are really, really good games. I don't understand why people is it because people are not really into that genre that much or something? Like I don't
probably not, because that shit's scary, bro.
Yeah, bro.
I mean, I think FNAF is scary, but yeah, Outlast because I played that. Wow, I might have been like 13, maybe when that game came out. So yeah, that shit was.
I know that freak.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck, bro? Because my friends told me about it, and we were all playing at the same, like kind of around the same time. But I had all the lights turned off, bro. Just had a big ass TV right in front of me, and I was shitting my pants, bro. That shit was scary.
Yeah, bro.
But I fell in love with it. I bought the DLC right after. Yeah, it's in my top 10 games of all time. Period.
I mean. And you know what? I won't even say you tripping. I won't say that's a crazy take or anything. I'm like, bruh, you got my vote. I agree with you 100%, brother. I agree with you 1,000%. That shit is so crazy. Man, that shit's so crazy. You almost made me want to run that bad boy back, man. Jesus.
Yeah, I might have to play it here like next week since we're getting towards Halloween.
Yeah, that shit is so crazy, man. Jesus Christ, man. Yeah, there you have it. With the top 10. So real quick, I'm gonna go over my 10 real quick, just for people who just got here catching it late. So at my number 10, I had Soma. Number 9, I had Vicious. And number 8, I had Dead Space, the first one. Number 7, I had Fatal Frame. At number 6, I had Resident Evil 2. At number 7, I had number 5, I had Resident Evil 7. At number 4, I had Silent Hill. First one or the second one, just pick your poison. At number 3, I had Evil Within. At number 2, I had Alien Isolation. And at number 1, I had Outlast 2. Go ahead and give me your 10 real quick.
Okay. All right. So my number 10 was The Forest. My number 9 was Outlast 2. My number 8 was Left 4 Dead. My number 7 was Dying Light. Number 6, I mean, you could put the first 3 in there, but my number 6 was Five Nights at Freddy's. 5 was Outlast Trials. 4 was Alien Isolation. 3 is Left 4 Dead 2. Number 2 is BioShock. And number 1, one of the greatest games of all time, Outlast.
Man, shout out to Mike Rich. He just posted in the chat, Alan Wake 2. My homeboy keep begging me.
I need to play that game.
Yeah, he keep begging me to play that game, man. He like, bro, you are tripping, B. Play that game. Another one I wish I would have put on there. Have you played Manhunt? I think I have mentioned it.
No, I haven't. I want to play that game as well.
It's graphic as hell. It's at that time, it's probably one of the most graphic games that came out at that time in 2000.
That's what I've heard.
That shit is very gruesome, bro.
I wanted to put Evil Within, but I ain't beat the game, so I didn't want to put it on there. But
okay, yeah, I keep, yeah, like I said, Alan Wake. I keep hearing things about it, and he tell me to play the first one first. I'm like, what if I feel like the second one gameplay is a lot more bad. It's better than the first one, but he was like, yeah, play the first one first, just kind of get a feel.
Oh, and it was free on PlayStation Plus. So
I know. I already.
Bro, they've been cooking with the PlayStation Plus games.
Mm-hmm. With the monthly joints, they've been cooking like crazy. I'm not mad at it one bit. So, let me see if we got anybody in the pie. Say anything in the pie question? Nope, we didn't. I was trying to give him some time in case. I'm surprised Christian. He must still be at work. But all right, man. Well, yeah, that'll do it for the show today. Sorry y'all, it's a short one. Like I said, I was anticipating other things to happen. That was gonna take me a little bit longer, but I didn't get time to look up some more topics. Isaiah, we was pretty much dry this week with topics, so I'm glad I came up with the horror because it's spooky season. So appreciate you always, brother, for coming in and filling in. You're always welcome.
Of course.
Even if one of us is here, even if Granddad is here, you're still welcome to come on. Not just only because of one of us.
Yeah, I got to pull up one of the next times.
Yeah. It don't have to be for
because you know when us three get together, bro.
Yeah, bro.
That's damn near like a 4-hour pod,
bro. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man, I always appreciate you, man, as always, for coming through. Tell people anything you're working on, anything you got going. What's going on?
Shit. Still music. I got well, if anyone's been paying attention, I dropped 12 albums 2 years ago, but I'm remastering it, and really it's all technically one album, so I'm packaging it up into one album towards the end of the year. That's pretty big project, bro. It's from what I've looked up, ain't no one's done it in human history. I mean, it's 111 tracks, one album. It's 12 parts, so I'm gonna have it all split up on streaming and stuff. But when I drop it physically, it's gonna be like one big CD.
Is it gonna be like a website or Bandcamp or something like that? Where you
Yeah, no, it's you can get it anywhere you listen to music.
Okay.
But yeah, you can listen to the parts that are on Apple Music or Spotify or whatever right now, but they don't sound that good because I was dropping them, like I was making them and dropping them, mix and mastering all in 30 days in an entire month. So it's like super raw. Some of them sound better than others, but yeah, just be on the lookout for that at the end of the year. Definitely doing that, and then I'm trying to get back into streaming, but I can't really get a consistent schedule, bro. Life be lifing.
Man, it's just. It's been so long since I streamed on my channel, bro. I'm like, this is horrible. I got to get better. try to figure something out. I definitely need to stream, especially with my new setup. I should definitely try to stream more, man.
We need those tier lists again.
Man, I know, right? You know what I'm saying? I need to. I need to get back on it, man. I see Christian is in here, man. Hey, you got a question for us before we shut it down? I can pop you up in here real quick before we head out. I saw he was in the chat. He wanted to.
Yeah, he said it'll pass.
Okay, all right, cool. That's what's up. All right, y'all. So that'll do it for this evening, this week's podcast, man. As always, thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for watching. We will see y'all in 2
weeks. Deogen got a question.
Deogen? Okay, cool. Hold on. Let me see where he's at.
I always forget how to pronounce his name.
You want us to you want to put it in the chat and we answer, or you want to pop in the question key? Whichever one is your choice. No judgment. If you don't want to pop in, that's fine. No hard feelings, brother. So if you're gonna pop in the chat, keep looking in the Discord, see. But you're not. So ask a question. Alright, cool. You gotta survive a horror series. Chuckle not included. Which one you picking? You gotta survive a horror series. Okay, so what? Oh, so like a. Oh, I got you. So like a movie. It's like a Freddy, like a Jason, Michael Myers, or whatever. Which one you surviving? Which one you picking?
I'm definitely not surviving Terrifier. I'll tell you that right now. I'm done, bro.
It's a wrap for me with Terrifier.
I think I could. I'm not surviving Nightmare on Elm Street either.
Yep, because I gotta sleep.
You can keep that, bro.
I gotta sleep.
I think the only one I could truly survive is Scream. I'm pretty sure I could survive Scream.
You think so? I think I can survive. Okay, as funny as it may sound, I think I can survive Chucky.
I feel like that one's easy too. That's why he didn't include it.
Oh, he said. Oh, Chucky.
Yeah, he said Chucky not included.
My bad. Yeah, because that's easy. Okay, so let me think about this, man. All right, so Jason, he's just strong as shit. I think that's just my only issue with Jason. That motherfucker's strong as hell. Like that motherfucker's super strong, especially once he got to like Jason 6, 7, 8. Like that motherfucker was just superhuman strong. It was just like, come on.
You think you could survive his mom?
Yeah, I can survive his mom. I can definitely survive the first Friday the 13th. I can probably survive the second one. He wasn't. Once you start getting that superhuman X-Men strength, it was like, bro, like, come on, what are you doing? You crushing people's head just like this, like it's like, come on, that's ridiculous. Leprechaun.
You can survive Leprechaun?
Yeah. Oh wait a minute, I'll take that back. He got like magic and shit as power.
Yeah, dude, because I don't know about him, bro.
Yeah. Okay, the magic shit might fuck me. You're right. Oh man, that's a good question.
Halloween and Friday the 13th, they're kind of in the same type of thing because he's strong as hell too.
He's strong as hell too. Yeah, like Michael Myers is like strong as shit too. But
that's why I said Ghostface. I think I could survive him.
So Scream. Hold on, let me think about this. Because I don't know if I can survive Texas Chainsaw Massacre, bro. That's another one.
Hell no.
I don't know if I can do that one, brother. Yeah, like you said, we already said we're not surviving Freddy. Who else had like a series? Shit, I'm not surviving Hatchet either, man. That
we could survive The Purge. The Purge is cake, kind of cake.
Yeah, I mean, you just gotta
especially if you don't live in like the city or something like that. I think you can survive The Purge.
Yeah, I mean it's a lot of people because it's people. Everybody trying to kill everybody without repercussions. What series I'm forgetting? Let me Google this. I feel like
I ain't surviving like The Exorcist or nothing like that. I don't know if that one really counts. That shit, I'm walking out the door. It's like Outlast 2, bro.
He said I'm
turning back around.
Yeah, like what's the series? I'm looking at the series.
I think I could survive Jaws too.
You a good swimmer?
Kinda. I mean, I don't really swim like that, but I think I could manage it. I ain't never even been in a. Yeah, I don't think I've ever even been in a boat. Annabelle, hell no, I'm walking out the door, bro.
Yeah, that's the Conjuring type.
Annabelle, Conjuring, I'm walking out the door, bro. I'm not even gonna be nowhere near there, bro.
Damn, man. Why is it not putting up French?
What about like Paranormal Activity?
No, I don't think I can survive that either. That's like some supernatural type shit. You think? What Alien? Bruh, I don't even know what I can. I don't know what I can survive. Hold on, let me.
I mean, if you can survive Dead Space, I think you could survive a lot, bro.
Yeah, but that's because I'm gonna have like the weaponry and stuff. I'm gonna have all the weapons. Okay. This is a stretch. Y'all might laugh at me. I think I can survive Jeepers Creepers, bro. If some of them high school kids can survive Jeepers Creepers, damn it, I can survive Jeepers Creepers.
I could kind of see that, but I don't know, bro. He be wilding too.
Them high school students survive. It was some survivors in that Jeepers Creepers, bro. I can survive the Jeepers Creepers.
That's another thing too. That just be coming back to life.
I mean, he just wouldn't kill me during his 27 years he got to eat every 27 years. I wouldn't be the one. He said 1-on-1. Oh no, I'm not surviving Candyman. I'm definitely not surviving Candyman.
I don't know about him either.
Georgia just asked which series you're surviving in. I'm surviving in Jeepers Creepers. I didn't say I can take him on 1-on-1. I'm just saying I can survive. I'll be the last one standing in the movies. Oh, I know one. Okay, this is an easy one. But this is the easy one. This might be before y'all time a little bit. It was kind of like one of those, if you know horror flicks. It's called Sleepaway Camp. They made three of them. They came out in the early 80s. It came out in 83. I think the second one came out like in 88. The third one came out like in 80, 89 or 90 or something like that. Sleepaway Camp. I can definitely survive that. Sleepaway Camp. Look that up. I'm telling you, Google it. Sleepaway Camp. They made 3 of them. I can survive that. I can survive Sleepaway Camps.
I don't know about Jeepers Creepers, bro. That dude be wilding.
He be wilding, but hell, if some of those high schoolers can survive that, man, no, I can pull it through. But yeah, the motherfucker can fly, so that is crazy. It's crazy,
bro. Those movies are wild.
That motherfucker can fly.
You don't think you can survive Ghostface?
Yeah, but I didn't want to steal yours. When you said Ghostface, I was
well, when Diogenes started talking about like multiple, like really think about it, like people in your circle, do you think you would fall for it?
Like snuff them out and be like, wait a minute, I know who this is.
Yeah, you think you'd be able to figure out who the killer is?
Maybe so, because the Ghostface, they wasn't like superhuman. Like all you gotta do was hit him one good time and say, "Oh," and I'm like, I know who that voice is, or something like that. Especially if it was Ken. If it was Ken that was trying to kill me, all I gotta do is hit him. I'm like, hey Ken, that's you. So yeah, I think all it takes for you to punch somebody or hit somebody, make them say,
Yeah, that's why they start getting like 2 of them, so you don't really know who it is.
You don't know who it is, yeah. Yeah, I would say I can survive. Shit, if you say Ghostface, I can survive. I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Yeah, that one would be easy too.
Yeah, I can survive that. So I named 2 movies. I Know What You Did Last Summer.
You seen The Strangers? The first one?
Yeah, I know they made like 2 or 3 of them, but I just saw.
I ain't seen them. I've only seen the first one.
Oh, I just saw the first one. Yeah,
I think
she was like,
I don't know about that one, bro.
She was like, "Why are you bothering us? Because you're home." That one. Yeah, that's the first one. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So we named a couple. We named a couple of movies.
But for sure, Terrifier, I'm not surviving that, bro.
No, No,
I can damn near barely watch those movies.
My wife loved Terrifier, bro. I'm like, who are you? She loves Terrifier, bro. She loves all of them. You know, they making the final one next year in October 2026.
Really?
It's the fourth and final one. Yeah, that's what they say. They say it's gonna be the final one. So,
I prefer the first one. The second one was okay. I think the ending was kind of dumb, but the third one was great. Yeah.
Yeah, you talking about spoiler alert for those who haven't watched it. So at the end of Terrifier 2, talking when her sword, the knife started glowing.
Yeah, I was like, all right, what's going on, bro?
Yeah, I was like, come on, what's going on here? Yeah, that was very. I'm like, come on, y'all really gonna go that route? Like they could have kept it raw and they could have kept it. It just seemed so supernatural and fantasy like. It was just like, okay,
yeah, I did not like that at all.
So yeah.
But the third one was like it kind of returned to form. Yeah. But I still do prefer the first one.
No,
and I think the second one has more like kind of I would say like better special effects. Yeah, better kills. Like
yeah. But like you said, the way it ended, it was
I can barely stomach them shits, bro. That shit is wild.
Man, my wife loves them shits, bro. She loved every single one of them. I'm like, you crazy? Something wrong with you? I don't know why I married you.
Oh, what about A Quiet Place? That's what Mike Rich was saying in the chat.
Nope, I can't because you can't really fight them. Really, you can't really fight them.
You could be quiet.
And I'm just trying to think. I mean, yeah, now that we know how to do it, but I'm just saying, I'm picturing it like if I was into that world for the first time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you can't fight them because you can't make no noise. You can't be like, "Come on, motherfuckers," and start shooting because it's gonna be a whole gang of them that's gonna come up and get you. So that Quiet Place.
That should be so difficult.
It would be, man.
World War Z would be difficult too.
Mm-hmm.
World War Z, that's what they're saying.
Yeah, because they run.
Krishna.
Because them zombies running.
Yeah, no, you can keep most of those zombie movies like hit or miss, bro. I don't know if I'm surviving World War Z.
Gerald Romero's zombies, then yes, because they were slow. But if we talking about like the Dawn of the Dead remake and World War Z, and I'm talking in 28 days later when they running, oh man, bro, that's a whole other story right there. And them zombies running full speed at you. They ain't just
hell
jogging. They're not just jogging, bro.
Oh, could we survive Sinners? Now, bro, they're just going.
I can survive Sinners.
I think I could survive Sinners too.
Yeah, I think I can make it out of Sinners. I think I'll be straight. Yeah, I definitely will.
You talk about a generational. That shit's generational, bro.
Just came out and just took everybody by storm, man. Ryan Coogler did his thing. Damn, he did his thing with that shit. And all this.
Did you watch it in IMAX or no?
Yeah, but that's the only way I was gonna see it.
Dude, that shit was fucking. Dude.
Hey, what sold me?
What an experience, bro.
What sold me is when I saw a video where he was explaining like all the different films and stuff, like the difference between this millimeter and all that. And he was like, "Yeah, I shot this movie in this millimeter IMAX." Da da da. I was like, "Oh, I'm going to see this IMAX." I said, "I'm sold," because I was just gonna see.
Because a lot of people really don't know about that stuff.
Yeah, I was just gonna see it.
Some people just go to the movies and just watch them like that, but like, bro, he was so creative with it. Like a lot of movies, they're not a lot, but like some movies, they're not really that creative with the IMAX. But bro, he was so creative, especially bro when that shit would expand, bro.
Yes, bro. That was the only reason that was the only way I was gonna go see the movies in IMAX. I'm like, if I can't see the IMAX, I'm not gonna go see it. And plus, sometimes seeing the IMAX is the best way to go. It don't be a lot of people in there, because a lot of people ain't gonna spend the extra money. They ain't gonna spend the damn near $30, $35 for a ticket. You know what I'm saying? So you going to IMAX theater, shit, you damn near almost gonna be in there by yourself, or maybe with like 5 other people, opposed to paying.
Yeah, and I was looking it up. I can't remember the city or the town, but somewhere in Georgia, y'all have like one of the top 5 biggest IMAX screens in either the United States or the world.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, no, I can't remember what the theater is, but yeah, no, I gotta go there eventually. I've been to one of the top 5. I think it's somewhere in LA. I can't remember which one it is, but okay. Yeah, no, I love IMAX. If I can see an IMAX movie, I'm going to go see it. That's just life changing.
Yeah, man, that shit dope as hell. Well, all right, man. Well, I guess that wrap us up for the night. Appreciate that question, George. Man, I always
appreciate it.
You always giving us a good question. He had us thinking about this one. We had to name off a few movie series, man. So appreciate you, George. All All right, Isaiah. So is there any website, anything you want to tell people to check out where they can find you
at? Yeah, either Isaiah Mountain anywhere, YouTube, Instagram, not Twitter.
Not Twitter. I was about to say not Twitter.
Yeah, anywhere Isaiah Mountain. Still working on my website. It's www.amountaincompany.com or www.amtncompany.com. Gonna be putting all my stuff on there. Still working on clothes and my physical releases. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
All right, cool. Trying to see if we can raid. Oh yeah, let me close out the show here. All right, y'all, that'll do it for episode 241. We'll see y'all in 2 more weeks. Myself and Granddad Willie. Next week for gaming, me and him gonna figure it out. We might play that Ninja Turtles Splinter's Fate. Is that bro like Teenage Ninja Turtles? So if anybody down to play that with us, we got it. And come and join in. But with that, myself, Isaiah Mountain, thanks for being a guest. See y'all next week. Peace.
Peace.